euphemistically or humorously called the Basset Hound. This is an alto or a tenor clarinet, if you like, pitched in the key of F, sounding a perfect fifth lower than written, like the French horn. It's now an obsolete instrument, although there's plenty of repertoire for it in the classical period and when it was invented, and also in the early Romantic period. It looks like an alto clarinet. It's one major second shorter than the alto clarinet, but it has a rather unique sound, quite different than the clarinet, the alto clarinet, in that it has more of a haunting tone color. I'm going to ask Willie to play chromatic scale, starting on written middle C, and he's going to go down to E on the instrument. That's written in the treble clef. Now this particular instrument, like all your lower clarinets, has extending keys, taking it down lower than that chromatically, and this one can go down to a C below that E, a whole major third lower. So he'll start on the E, which is the normal lowest written note for most clarinets, and then with the extension keys he can play down lower a major third. So would you do that, Willie? Okay, now he's going to start back on the middle C again and go up 2 octaves up to the clarion register. And you can hear the tone quality change as he went through the throat tones, and particularly bad, I believe, was the B flat. Was that the one, Willie? That's really bad on that instrument. It's stuffy, for one thing. All right, now he's going to take it up into the altissimo register. This is C above the treble staff written. Again, remember this sounds a fifth lower than written, a perfect fifth. So you're hearing a range of frequencies that are a fifth lower than the notes that I'm giving you. So starting with a C above the treble clef, at least, can you go up to a G maybe, a whole perfect fifth chromatically? Okay, now Mozart loved this particular instrument. He wrote a lot of music for it. So did Mendelssohn, and Willie's going to demonstrate an example. This is the Concertstück number 2, concert piece number 2 by Felix Mendelssohn, originally written for a B-flat soprano clarinet and Basset Horn with piano accompaniment. So Willie's going to play the Basset Horn part and an excerpt from that part. Would you please? Okay. Well, Willie, can you? He just picked up this horn for the first time 5 minutes ago, and I was just wondering if he could comment, if you would, and speak up, Willie, because you're a little bit away from the microphone. Just playing this instrument as opposed to the B flat. Not this particular instrument, but the Basset Horn in general. You also play bass clarinet, I know. So, any comments that you would make about the instrument?
It's pretty well adaptable, like all the other instruments. You know, there's no real challenge except for the notes. You have to learn the notes.
I noticed the mouthpiece looks similar to your B flat. Is it very similar to your B flat instrument?
It's similar.
Have you played alto clarinet?
Yes.
Is the mouthpiece similar on that too? Or that's
No,
bigger,
it's
isn't
not.
it? Yeah, this actually is a differently designed instrument, the bore and the mouthpiece, than the alto clarinet. So they are quite different acoustically. Okay, we're going to, the next thing that you see on this tape, and I hope to videotape it in a day or two, will be our rehearsal. at the Kennedy Center of the Mozart Gran Partita Rehearsal 361, which calls for 2 B-flat clarinets and 2 Basset Horns. And the players are from the Marine Band playing on newly purchased and carefully selected instruments at the factory, 2 Basset Horns. So that's all we have to say at this point, and the next thing you will see is... Good morning. We're at the Kennedy Center, Opera House Rehearsal Hall, about to rehearse the Mozart Gran Partita. I have our 2 Basset Horn players here. We'll play a passage from the last movement of the Gran Partita Mozart. String basses, move up just a little bit. Okay, and I'll give you a measure and a half. So we'll be absolutely sure to come in. Last movement, all repeats are good. And remember which string is not repeated? D string. Yeah, it's low. Yeah, good enough. There's no repeat on it. Here we go. bass in the beginning. And play the other ones you have to play.